What up, y'all? How you guys doing? Shout out to the collective. I'm out here getting a daily dose of that vitamin D, enjoying myself. So the New York Pro finals were last night. 212s, classic physique, open men's bodybuilding. Nathan Diasha, of course, took it. 212, Sean Clarita in classic physique. Reagan Grimes came through and took it. So honestly, the show the show was a mess, you guys. I don't really know what is up with bodybuilding world right now. The whole realm it's getting just almost disfigured. These guys are just not even looking anywhere near human anymore. I don't know if it's they're pushing the peptides, but these guys, there's an absolute lack of conditioning. I think you can't even argue that across the board. You didn't even need to be under the show. At first, I was watching Milos Sarzev's posts on Instagram, and I was like, maybe it is just truly his phone's just not capturing it, or it is the lighting. But geez, even with Whitman's photographs, like, these guys are just looking gargantuan. They're obviously pushing these, like, from what I've heard around, it's these peptide compounds. And these guys are just taking a smorgasbord of different stuff that hasn't obviously been tested on us. And it's just kind of like open season for choosing your cycle with so-called gurus and stuff, who so-called know these guys' bodies better than they know their own. But I think what the big takeaway from this show is, Sean Clarita and the 212s look phenomenal, great balance for his little frame. I do think he needs to take a break and lay low for a little bit. I really don't want him to, like, exhaust his body. It seems like he's been doing nothing but growing seasons for the last, like, 4 years, and I just don't want a Dallas McCarver repeat type of thing. Rest in peace. But the real takeaway, man, Zane Watson, who placed second in the 212 division, that Canadian bodybuilder, man, he hasn't even, I don't know if he's been on the circuit maybe 5-6 years, I'm not sure. But geez, his serious improvements and, his bicep classical shots with the vacuum, man, very clean shots. I appreciate his physique. I think it fits right into the category, It's an embodiment of what the 212s could even really take over of being. I like him there with Flex Lewis. I really think it's going to be great to see him in the Olympia because as we know, the Olympia goes and you have almost 2 full days to carb up. Whereas these people in the Arnold Classic in New York, sometimes they only have, 12 hours, to make adjustments. And let's get real. It's not just carbing up and manipulating water and fluids and using diuretics. It's much more, There still have to, even changing of compounds and such. So again, switching into classic physique, Divine came in second again. I'm sure that's starting to get under his skin, but homie's either already got to have a qualification from just points alone, but if not, because he's been in so many big shows, if not, though, I'm sure he will still snag one at the California or Toronto Pro, or even maybe Tampa leading up. But man, the show was wild. The open class was just filled with guys just being absolutely massive. Akeem Williams, although he's still got a phenomenal shape and he's just absolutely massive, like, the dude brings in absolutely zero conditioning. It really affects his muscle quality. But again, even Nathan Diasha, who we all expected to just be lean to the bone, because he absolutely is a conditioning freak, like Juan Morel, but these guys are coming in just juicy fruit big. You can see the stomachs are starting to blow out. And I saw Nathan was doing, in his snaps, doing an appeal to, like, the people talking about his display, about how it isn't blown out. And he was vouching for everyone, saying they're all in their best top shape, top condition. I'm like, well, even if that was actually truly the truth, then that is a very poor representation of excellent conditioning for a top bodybuilding stage. Like, looking at Juan Morel, I don't know how you don't put John De La Rosa even ahead of him, because John is at least so much more balanced. Whereas you look at Juan, he's got an absolutely phenomenal upper body, massive chest, good arms, shoulders are freaking super impressive from the double back bi position. And his back has great density, great erectors up and down the spine into the traps. But dear God, his legs are MPC level at best. They've actually deteriorated since 2015 showings, and they've actually gotten even worse, and it was already his weak point. So I don't understand how you give him second, other than some kind of political impromptu, you know what I mean? But that's just my own personal thought. Again, Reagan jumping in and taking the classic physique, you know, good for him, man. It's going to be fun because I think, I don't know if he and Christopher Bumstead get along. I know they're both Canadian, but they certainly don't talk about each other. And I know at like the Canadian Junior Nationals or what have you show, you know, Cody Drobot took third. It was like 2014 or 15. Cody Drobot took third, and I believe Reagan second, and Bumstead took first. So I think Reagan's also gunning for that top spot now. So it'll be good to see all these physiques clash, because Breon's going to be having to hold everyone off again with conditioning and just muscle maturity. So we'll see if he can do it. He's just the poster boy right now, but they're ready to kick him out and get another money maker. You know how it goes. It's the IFBB, guys. It's just another industry, just like a corporation. It's all one and the same. But anyways, that was just my 2 cents. Just wanted to get that out of there, get that off my chest. Go check out my stuff, guys, on actually_natural.nothing. It's just on Instagram right now. Actually natural, and you can check out some of my content on there. But I hope you guys like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys soon. Be up, stay up, and be good.